Hello, it's Saturday, the 21st of November 2015. Not long to Christmas, and don't we know the weather's changed? My God, it's so cold. It's all right when the sun comes out, but it's got this really, really cold northern blast. Those northerners, they're sending down that cold wind to us again. Is it you, Wendy? Is it you sending the wind down? Anyway, exciting news today, boys and girls. I shall tell you soon. Soon. Oh, my God. Excitement is building. I'm teasing you again. I'm teasing you. Do you like being teased? Do you like being teased? I am a little bit of a tease. I am a bit of a tease. So this morning, on the way home from work last night, about 2 o'clock in the morning, we had a wonderful karaoke night last night at Central Station in King's Cross. I do karaoke there every Monday and Saturday between 8 p.m. and 12 midnight. Karaoke at Central Station, 37 Wharfdale Road, King's Cross, N19SD. Look at that. The address is ingrained in my small but intelligent brain. I don't class myself as intelligent at all. That's the absolute truth. I've never ever classed myself as an intelligent person. Anyway, so that was fantastic last night. Some wonderful singers as always, and nice and busy. Bloody nice atmosphere in there. Really, really nice atmosphere in there last night. But they've got some wonderful, wonderful new stage lights. LED stage lights. If only we knew how to work them. They're worked from a system called DMX. Okay, we can get them on. And we can kind of change colours. But I haven't worked out how to get them to flash yet, in time to music. So they're kind of on or off at the moment. A few members of staff had a look at these things. I find at DMX, it's like a language. It's almost like another language. And I've never, ever been able to get my head around it. Really, I find it incredible. There are probably one or two people watching this at the moment. Oh, my God, that's easy. Well, maybe it is for you. It's not for me. Really isn't easy. I'm from a school where you pushed a button and a red light came on. You pushed that same button and the red light went off. If you wanted a yellow button, yellow light, you'd push the yellow light button. And then you'd push the button and it would go off again. Blue, red, green, and so on and so forth. With these LED stage lights, there is only one light. There's 4 of them, but they are basically one light all hooked together, right? And each light has all the colours of the rainbow on it. Getting them to work is another story altogether. And I've never, ever been able to get my head around DMX. So fingers crossed. I mean, they look fantastic, even when they're just on. So much better than last ones. Of course, with LED lights, they don't get hot. So that's fantastic. There is... I don't quite know how to tackle this. It has been noted by a few people there is someone in there, on a couple of occasions, who's a bit smelly. What do? You can't tell them, can you? I'm not saying if it's a girl or a boy, old or young. I shall not give this information out. There's probably 1 or 2 people watching this at the moment. Let me just sniff. You didn't hear that, did you? Oh, hang on. Have I plugged you in? Oh, yes, I have. You're coming through the mic. Look, I can do this now because we're using the expensive microphone today. Look. Which I've had for about a few years now. Because I'm using that, if I want to cough or something like that, I push a button and you can't hear me. Watch this. You couldn't, could you? Nope, because I just push a button and it all goes off. How marvellous is that? No longer will you be able to hear me make vile noises. Not even if I disappear into the toilet. Oh, don't you hate that? Oh, don't you hate it when you use a public toilet and accidentally you blow off? And the sound and the bowl of the toilet seems to make it so much louder, doesn't it? It really does. I hate toilets with no walls. You know the sort of things in clubs and that where it only goes to the top and the bottom are missing. Oh, I hate that. I'd rather burst on the way home than use one of those toilets. Anyway, back to this. So we've got this smelly person who keeps coming in. Keeps coming in one of the pubs. Oh, what do? Can't say anything, can you? I can't say anything. It's just people. Chris, have you, yeah, don't even go. I know what you're going to say. What do we do? Any suggestions? So that's that. On the way home last night, oh, are you wondering what the excitement is? I'm going to show you something now. Going to show you something, only a little bit of it. I just want to show you a tiny... There it is. Right, that's all I'm showing you, okay? There might be one or two people who know what that little protrusion is at the bottom of your television screens. Oh! I just showed you a bit more than accidentally then. I didn't mean to do that. Some of you know what that is, don't you? Some of them don't. Oh, I wonder what it is. I wish he'd get on with it. I'll get on with it at my own pace, thank you very much. I don't need a producer. I've never needed a producer. Thank you very much. All I need is a little bit of encouragement now and again. That's all I need, and you all gave that to me when I had my 10 years anniversary. All those wonderful people that came along to the United Kingdom Talk 10 years anniversary party, which I knew nothing about, which was a surprise, instigated by the lovely Wendy and Adam. Weren't you good? You were very, very good to me. Very good to me. So that's what encourages me. We don't listen to people who discourage. And I've decided not to listen to people who discourage anymore. There's a few of those around, haven't I? Have you had any of those in your lifetime? Yes? One or two? You have, haven't you? Don't take any notice. Just carry on. Carry on. That's it. And also, on the way home, I went to fill up at the Shell petrol station at the beginning of the M3. Okay? And I picked up the pump, and I noticed there was a new screen, like a TV screen next to the pump. Okay? And I picked up the pump, and I put the thing in, and it started talking to me, dear. You have selected diesel. Sorry? Sorry? Beg pardon? Please fill up now. I mean, I don't know how long that has been. Well, I do now, because afterwards, I went to the bloke in the office. Oh, and it was closed. Like, don't you hate that, queuing up at that little window? Oh, and, you know, the Asian blokes in there usually like this. They're usually like this. By the time I get there, the feet are up, and it's like that, you know. And then if you go to pay for your fuel, and if you say, oh, could you get me a bag of cheese and onion crisps? And they go, oh, God, you know, they've got to get up from the chair and go all the way around to the shop and get your cheese and onion crisps. Oh. Anyway, so I said to him, how long have you had these new pumps? He said, about 4 months now. It must be 4 months since I went in there. I said, well, they talked to me. And he laughed, you know, which is the first time ever, because he's a miserable git in there. Oh, they're so miserable. Why do we have to have miserable people operating in petrol stations, dear? Please, give us a smile now and again, or piss off somewhere else where you can look miserable on your own. We don't want to see your miserable face, thank you very much. I can't stand miserableness, dear. Go away. Come back when you're smiling and happy, 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 happy. Anyway, so he said they've been... So that's a new thing to me. Talking petrol pumps. Whatever next? What other gadgets could you have that want to talk to you? You know, it would be wonderful, wouldn't it? You just come home. You'd never be alone, would you? If all the gadgets in your house talk to you, you would never have to be alone again. I like that idea. I might replace the cat, actually, with a talking petrol pump. That'd be quite nice. As I come in, instead of the meow, meow, moaning and moaning and moaning, meow, meow. Instead of that, you're like, hello, Chris, you have selected diesel. I love it. Oh, I nearly forgot. There's a birthday. There's a birthday. Someone who was trying to help me last night with the DMX LED lights is Michael. Michael is a regular viewer of mainly the Periscope. I'm not sure if he watches the YouTube ones, but he's a very good friend of mine, Michael, and he lives quite close by there. Now and again, I meet him up for coffee in Starbucks in the in Sainsbury's just up the road there, and he does lighting for a job, and he did try and help me last night. Unfortunately, without any success. It must be quite, you know, because there must be, I would guess, lots of different types of controller, and without him actually being there, I don't think he quite knew what I was. I didn't know what I was saying anyway. So we must wish him happy birthday. We'll have the birthday tune for you, my dear. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you. There we are. All right, young Michael, thank you very much. Happy birthday to you, sir. I'm not sure how old you are today. Michael's also been down to karaoke a couple of times. You're going to come down to Central Station, perhaps on a Monday or a Friday, okay? You can have a lift home from there, actually. I can't remember exactly. Are you in Crowthorne? I think you're in Crowthorne, which is just down the road from me. If you want to lift back, that can be done as well, if you like a little bit of a drink. Because it's cheap drinks on Monday, in Central Station. Oh, yes, dear. Cheap drinks. Monday night, Central Station, cheap drinks. And karaoke from 8 o'clock. So that's the talking petrol pump. Now, are you ready to know what this is? Here it is. Okay, ready? What's in the... Oh, I've already opened the envelope. Are you ready? Are you ready? Da, 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 bah. Da, 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. It's my Barry Manilow tickets for the O2. Here we are. Look, two. Block A3, row A, 52 and 53. Anyone know where that is? So block A3, row A, front row, seats 53 and 52. Who's going to be sitting next to me, you lucky girls? I bet you're checking now, aren't you? And to celebrate this, I'm going to have a go at a Barry Manilow song. Hang on, I've just got to change positions of the camera. All right, that's better. So I don't know how this will sound. Never ever done this Barry Manilow song before, so we'll give this a go, and then I shall be off, all right? Weekend in New England. Lovely, lovely music, this one. It really is. Fingers crossed, dear. Last night I waved goodbye. Now it seems years. I'm back in the city where nothing is clear, but thoughts of me holding you, bringing us near. And tell me, when will our eyes meet? When can I touch you? When will this strong yearning end? And when will I hold you again? Time in New England took me away to long rocky beaches and you by the bay. We started a story whose end must now wait. And tell me, when will our eyes meet? When can I touch you? When will this strong yearning end? And when will I hold you again? I feel the change coming. I feel the wind blow. I feel brave and daring. I feel my blood flow. With you I could bring out all the love that I have. With you there's a heaven, so earth ain't so bad.